Hey everybody, it's Dave here from Dragonhill Games. So Core Set 2021 pre-release is on top of us. That's right, it's going to be this weekend starting on the 26th of June. Now Core Set doesn't actually drop and you're not actually available to purchase regular Core Set product until July 3rd is when the normal set release is. Now of course you can get certain things on pre-release weekend like full booster boxes and various sealed things and stuff like that. So in this video, we're going to open a couple of these awesome pre-release kits and see what you can expect to find when you go to a pre-release this weekend at your local game store. All right, so there's that Core Set 2021 pre-release dice. And then we get some little instruction book, arena code, okay. This one had a foil necromentia. So that one is 2 black and 1. It's a sorcery. Choose a card name other than a basic land card name. Search target opponent's graveyard, hand, and library for any number of the cards with that name and exile them. That player shuffles their library, then create a 2/2 black zombie creature token for each card exiled from their hand this way. So again, I opened one of these in one of my booster box opening videos, and I'm not really sure how I feel about this, but anyway, it's all right for a pre-release. And then we got 6 booster packs, so let's get right into these. So what are you guys doing for pre-release? Are you going to be going to your local game store? Is your local game store having pre-releases this weekend? All right, so token rate on top, that's different. Okay, so these packs are definitely different than in the regular booster box. They're set up, I believe, like the Japanese packs where the rare is right on top there. So, okay. And then this one had an Asusa Lost But Seeking. Really awesome that Asusa is back in this set. So that would be nice to have in a pre-release kit. I'm sure everybody would be happy to get one of those. Yeah, I want to know, is your local game store going to be having a pre-release? Are you going to be going? Are you just doing like the pre-release at home party? Like how is that working for you where you are? Okay, so got a regular basic mountain. All right, so this guy is new from this set. It's Gadrak the Crown Scourge. He's really awesome. So 1 red and 2, he's a legendary dragon. He's a 5/4 flyer for just 3 mana. Now Gadrak the Crown Scourge can't attack unless you control 4 or more artifacts. But at the beginning of your end step, create a treasure token for each non-token creature that died this turn. So that's really awesome. He's a crazy blocker even just for 3 mana, right? So super good. That'd be nice to have in a pre-release. And then there's one of the alt art, Chandra's Pyreling. So this guy is 1 red and 1. He's an elemental lizard. Now whenever a source you control deals non-combat damage to an opponent, Chandra's Pyreling gets +1/+0 and gains double strike until end of turn. So that's a really nice for sure. All right, there's our 3 uncommons, then a bunch of commons. I'm not going to go through all of the commons and uncommons. I'm doing a few booster box videos. So if you're more interested in seeing, you know, all the uncommons and commons, I'll post one of those up there for you. Check that out. Okay, keeping moving along. Right. Wow, Garruk Unleashed alt art. Okay, so this guy is 2 green and 2. He's a legendary Garruk, and he enters the battlefield with 4 loyalty counters on him. His +1 is up to 1 target creature, gets +3/+3, and gains trample until end of turn. Pretty sweet +1. Now his -2 is create a 3/3 green beast creature token. Then if opponent controls more creatures than you, put a loyalty counter on Garruk Unleashed. So that's a pretty typical kind of ability for Garruk making beasts, right? His -7, you get an emblem with at the beginning of your end step. You may search your library for a creature card, put that onto the battlefield, and shuffle your library. So basically, if you alt him, that's GG. All right, so there's a, yes, alt art Garruk Unleashed. Well, these packs are all messing me up with the rare being right on top like that. Okay. So we got a foil Silent Dart in this pack. And then we got Double Vision. It's a new enchantment. It's going to be a really big commander staple, I think, for sure, for a lot of red decks. So 2 red and 3, it's an enchantment. Whenever you cast your first instant or sorcery spell each turn, copy that spell. You may choose new targets for the copy. Upcoming commander staple. Okay. This is actually really solid. They put some really solid removal in this set, especially for black. Eliminate 1 black and 1 at instant speed, destroy target creature or planeswalker with converted mana cost 3 or less. Like I said, lots of awesome removal in this set, especially in black. Black also got like Grasp of Darkness and a few other removal pieces, so definitely a focus on black this time around, as well as red. Red really got some awesome stuff. Okay, so our foil for this pack is Garrett's Harbinger. It's 2 green and 1. It's a creature, a beast, a 4/3 for just 3 mana. Thing's got hexproof from black, and whenever Garrett's Harbinger deals combat damage to a player or planeswalker, look at that many cards from the top of your library. You may reveal a creature card or a Garrett planeswalker card from among them and put it into your hand. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in any order. I feel like this is from the Garrett planeswalker deck. Huh. If that's the case, that's interesting that that was just in a regular sort of booster pack. I don't know. I'd have to check on that. Okay, and then we got a Primal Might. This thing is also really awesome. So 1 green and X, it's a sorcery. Target creature you control gets +X/+X until end of turn. Then it fights 1 target creature you don't control. So some really nice removal for green. Turn your green stompy guys into both fighting and then just kind of making them a lot bigger. Really cool card. I think that's going to make some showings in standard. All right, last pack for this pre-release kit. Okay. Yep, so then we got another Garrett's Harbinger. So this must be in the regular set. All right, so we got another Garrett's Harbinger. That was really awesome or pre-release kit between the foil Garrett's Harbinger and a regular Garrett's Harbinger and Garrett Unleashed. Wow, that would have been a sweet bustified planeswalker or pre-release kit for sure. Okay. All right, so that's pack 1. I'm just going to clean this stuff up and then we'll open pre-release kit number 2. All right, we're back with kit number 2. Wow, that first kit, eh? With that Garrett and those 2 guys that go and fetch Garrett out. Wow, amazing. All right, kit number 2, we got a blue dice. Sweet. Okay. All right, and then of course our 6 packs. We got Terror of the Peaks was our promo card. So we saw, oh actually we didn't see him. This is the mythic one. So 2 red and 3, this guy's a creature dragon. He's a 5/4 flying. Spells your opponents cast a target Terror of the Peaks, costs an additional 3 life to cast. And whenever another creature enters the battlefield under your control, Terror of the Peaks deals damage equal to that creature's power to any target. So this is a really nice sort of top end for red. 5 mana is definitely doable in red. Seems like a really nice top end. I wouldn't be surprised if we see some standard decks with this in it. Okay, so then arena code. All right, and then of course our 6 booster packs. Yeah, that first kit, absolutely mind-boggling with all that Garrett stuff. Okay, Blossoming Sands, Ghostly Pilferer. All right, so this is definitely a new one too. It's another Spirit Rogue. It's a 2/1. When Ghostly Pilferer becomes untapped, you may pay 2. If you do, draw a card. Whenever an opponent casts a spell from anywhere other than their hand, draw a card. And discard a card, and Ghostly Pilferer can't be blocked this turn. For 2 mana, seems pretty good. There's a lot of stuff getting recurring, like recursion stuff, Lurrus stuff, and stuff like that. So this guy seems like he would be pretty good, even main board for some sort of maybe aggressive mono blue deck or something. Okay. All right, pack number 2. Yeah, so like I was saying, let me know in the comments below, what are you doing for pre-release this weekend? You go in, I want to know where you're going. You're going to your store, you know, you're looking forward to this. You're just going to buy some kits and have a pre-release at home, like a pre-release party at home with some friends or something like that. Glorious Anthem. So 2 white and 1, it's enchantment, and simply creatures you control get +1/+1. So that's pretty sweet to have too. All right, Aquarian Dryad's back. It's always interesting. A lot of cool new stuff coming back into standard. All right, pack number 3. Okay, Temple of Silence. So yeah, there is that temple cycle back in here as well. And we all know what those temples do. You tap them, scry 1, and then you can add 1 of the 2 colors for temple, whatever particular temple. It's awesome to see that Kitesail Freebooter's back. Okay, pack number 4. All right, Angel Token. Alchemist's Gift foil. What does this do? So it's 1 mana, it's an instant, target creature gets +1/+1 and gains your choice of Death Touch or Lifelink until end of turn. You know, I kind of thought, there's that Necromentia again. So we had that as a promo in the first kit. I kind of thought that we would be seeing more companions. I really did think that, you know, they had worked companions into a few sets. So it's kind of interesting that it's not. Maybe that's just going to be a one-off with Ikoria. I guess that remains to be seen. All these, there's a bunch of shrines. There's a whole cycle of shrines back. There's one for each color and then sort of a mythic one that's all 5 colors. So kind of neat to see some shrines back. Be interesting to see if there ends up being a shrine deck. The mythic one is actually really cool. It lets you fetch out a shrine every turn. Pretty sweet. Okay, a foil Solemn Simulacrum. This thing is awesome. Brand new art for this. All right, and Solemn Simulacrum's been around for a while, so he's 4 mana for an artifact creature. He's a golem, and he's a 2/2. Whenever Solemn Simulacrum enters the battlefield, you search your library for a basic land card, put that onto the battlefield tapped, and then shuffle your library. So immediate effect as soon as he enters the battlefield. And then when Solemn Simulacrum dies, you draw a card. So really good, kind of been around multiple cross sort of format type of creature. And then we got a Mythic Discontinuity. This thing is really cool, and I think that there's going to be some people that really can make this work. There's a bunch of crazy end of turn effects that are usually pretty negative. So if you can get Discontinuity to work in your deck and sort of go past all of those negative end of turn effects, it could actually end up being really, really beneficial. 6 mana, 3 green and 3. It's an instant, and as long as it's your turn, the spell costs 4 less to cast. And you simply just end the turn whenever you cast this thing. So obviously everything gets exiled off the stack and the turn just kind of ends, right? And if you can actually pay the 6 mana, it's like an extra turn spell. You just go to your opponent's turn and, I don't know, during their upkeep you end their turn on them, right? So yeah, really kind of cool card. I think people are going to make that work. All right, last pack. So we're doing all kinds of opening videos. Got a bunch of box opening videos. Going to do Chandra's Spellbook Kit Foil Forest. Chandra's Spellbook opening. And then, you know, like I said, a bunch of box opening videos. Obviously, these pre-release kit opening videos and promo pack opening videos. So make sure you check all of those out. This guy's getting a lot of attention. Conspicuous Snoop. 2 red for a 2/2 Goblin Rogue. Play with the top card of your library revealed. You may cast goblin spells from the top of your library, and as long as the top card of your library is a goblin card, Conspicuous Snoop has all activated abilities of that card. So there's some combos you can do as early as turn 3 in something like Modern with these various goblins that go and fetch up other goblins, put them to the top of your deck, and then you just kind of combo off with Conspicuous Snoop. So really kind of cool card. Interesting that that made it in. Okay. I really hope you guys enjoyed checking out these pre-release kits. Make sure you go hit your local game store this weekend to go and participate in one of these pre-release kits, even if it's just buying one, but hopefully you'll have a chance to play. Let me know. All right, if you like this video, go ahead and smash that like button. It really helps me out, and we'll see you again soon. Bye for now.